Welcome you back to Black Site Tonight. We're going to talk about breaking news. Bishop Noel Jones has a 12-year-old daughter. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Today it was discovered on Larry Reid Live that Bishop Noel Jones has a 12-year-old daughter by a young lady named STACY Francis. No one knew that Bishop Noel had this child out of wedlock. We know that Bishop Noel Jones has 3 older children by his former wife, but Noel Jones never talked about having another child. Bishop Noel Jones hasn't seen this child for 9 years. And to make this even worse is that STACY Francis, the woman that he has the child by, says she only lives around the corner from Noel Jones. They had a dispute the other day about the child wanting to see Noel Jones. They were supposed to meet, but he never showed up. Now STACY Francis went on Larry Reid Live and discussed the situation. She decided not to say anything for the last 9 years, for the simple fact is that she didn't want to disgrace this pastor, Noel Jones. But most of these pastors are a complete disgrace. This is the lifestyle that they lead, and no one corrects them. You have Jamal Bryant down in Atlanta. You have Brian Karn. You have Noel Jones. They're doing the same thing that the rappers are doing. No different than Future. Having sex with multiple women, but coming out saying that they are anointed by God. Because someone gives a great sermon or a great speech does not mean that they are anointed by God. Evil can give you that same spirit to speak. But this right here disgusts me for the simple fact is that this kid was hidden like it was a original sin that needed to be hidden from the public. He could have disclosed this child and gave this child a good life. But to dismiss this child and not recognize this child for 9 years is a disgrace. STACY Francis said she moved on with her life, moved to London, but eventually came back to America with a new partner, and the child sees this man Alex as mostly her father because Noel Jones doesn't want to be a part of her life. This is the man who was so-called anointed by God, a man who can dismiss a child that he created. I thought he was in a relationship with Loretta at the time, but it seems that Noel Jones was in a relationship with any woman he can find. We know about Lisa Ray and many other women. So he was a pastor playboy. That's what he really was. And no one wants to call out these pastors for their reckless sexual behavior. Yes, everybody falls short of God, but it seems like they're falling shorter than most men are. So what will happen to Bishop Noel Jones? I'll tell you what happened. He will go to church tomorrow. He will step in the pulpit. He will give a sermon and everyone will clap and they will pretend like nothing has happened, just like in all black churches. This is why these pastors can go around and lay their hands on as many women as possible. And no one corrects them. They keep giving them money, letting them live a rich lifestyle. But no one will say enough is enough. Why can't y'all act a certain way? Why can't y'all present a certain masculinity to men? This is why black men don't want to go to church, because they know what the pastor is there doing. And we find out that Noel Jones has a child that he's been hiding from the public. He's more worried about himself and how he looks in front of the public instead of taking care and nurturing this young lady. Many of people are going to criticize STACY Francis for coming out and saying anything about her daughter not having her father around. Oh, they're going to be highly critical of her. But she should be upset because she's been raising that child by herself until she met her partner, Alex. That's a lot of pressure on a woman to be a single mother, especially when you have a man of his stature in the church who can provide financial. Yes, he was giving her child support, but life is more than child support. That young lady wanted to know her father and why her father doesn't want to see her. Do you know how that hurts a child? But he's supposed to be a pastor, a person who's supposed to guide the flock to God. But he seems like he can't guide himself. This man is 70 some odd years old. He finally married Loretta. She hung around for umpteenth years, took the best years of her life. He decided to marry her so she can take care of him during his elderly age. This guy is a narcissist like many others. They only care about themselves, and you think they truly care about you. How can you preach the word of God and you're not living the word of God? Oh, I can just see people in the comment section saying you need to be quiet. But I'm tired of these pimp preachers taking money out of women's pocketbooks who need that money to pay for basic utilities and mortgages and rents so they can live a lifestyle. This is sad to see, but let's see how people react. Let's see if he gets canceled. Let's see if they not invite him to conferences so he can make umpteen thousands of dollars. See, it seems like the only people that can't be canceled in this community is these pulpit pimps. They get away with everything. I want to thank you for listening to Black Side. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.